Hello everyone and welcome back. Tone here, ready to continue our ongoing slice and dice run. We're currently on floor 16 of an unfair run here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wrong button. I don't want to end our streak here with a misclick. And we are up against the Troll King and their slate. We are stuck with Mortal, so all our shields, health, and pips are limited to 7 hit points. We have bright blanks and starting 1 armor on all enemies. I think Bash will do okay against the Troll King with this poison if we can get that. This slate's going to be a little difficult, but we're going to get some help from a new hero here. We can choose between the Roulette and the Prophet. I feel like these rescue sides are pretty good with when you're stuck at 7 health, capped on mortal. But any other like interactions here? We get mana gain copycats. Spellblade's probably going away soon, so it's mostly going to be the copycat that this grants. I think that's probably not going to be that great for this fight. I'm going to pull that off while I'm here. This could be good though. I don't have a left side replacer for the roulette. But honestly, they're 7 damage. Is that reduced? I think that's always 7 damage, right? It is. I mean, this combines pretty well with the bash to just do like a lot of flat damage. They have a pretty strong cleave here. We lose the Spellblade if we take them. So we lose Imbue. And a little bit of mana gain. A good home for our Alembic. What kind of reds do we want ideally? I feel like we like Fate a lot. The Soothe spell doesn't seem that great to me. Vitality doesn't do anything with the Prophet for us. Just a regular heal. That might be reason enough to not take the Prophet. These Vitality sides aren't even good. Shaman is capped. I don't think I have any amazing item synergies with them. Except that they can add rescue and mana gain to copycat. That's kind of minor in the grand scheme of things. It's just something nice to have. I guess we can give them Alembic. So we can either gain mana, Alembic, do some light healing. What other oranges would we be looking for? I guess roulette is on the better side of the oranges here. How screwed do we get in some fights if we just roll sticky on the first turn? We basically assume this roulette's never going to have more than 3 hit points. I think that sticky side is normally pretty decent in general. We just assume we roll that every turn. I think the Prophet's just too bad here. feel like something like Forsaken could be decent, even though they have vitality sides too. Are we really playing to like Undying stuff? The rescue side and the mana sides are pretty decent. I think the roulette is too good here. The sticky side scares me a bit, but I think we just play into it. I think Fate is our ideal tier 3 here on the reds. Some items really make some of these reds pop off. You can like get these mana gain sides to do more. All right, roulette time it is. I think you probably get a Limbic. Steak is still okay on you. Do anything on anyone else? No, except for helps the fiend heal a little more sometimes. At least let's cleave for more damage sometimes. I don't think we use that here. I don't think I want Viscera on anyone. Maybe it makes sense on the bash because we don't have a lot of block. I could burst block. I humored myself by looking at that. I didn't think there was any way we were adding anything to this fight. Okay, poison turn 1 is pretty big. We can just save the fiend. This wasn't our death side, and we'll damage the slate for 1, which feels pretty good. I feel like Alembic is huge here with the fiend right now. I'll take mana. Actually, I'd love Copycat as well. We'll reroll you. I think we're just good with the mana here. Basically anything but the cleanse is pretty good, and I think the growth side is a little weak. So I'll go ahead and take that.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. At the tone, please record your message. When you finish recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
I was like, why is it only 3? But it's because this guy regens 2, so it's net 3 poison. I don't know if I can afford to play Burn in this fight. You just try to burst down the Troll King here. I think we do. It's too early to play Balance this turn, but we'll save it for next turn. Balance is decent with the Slate around and just for healing everyone. Oh, good hit. So this is 7 damage. We have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Actually, just the 9 kills the Troll King straight up, regardless of our other rolls. Now we just have to worry about the slate. I'm kind of good with this. This is awkward for you. I think I just keep this too. Cleave would be slightly better, but I think I want to try and not get you the sticky here. It doesn't even do much because the slate, we're already killing the Troll King, the slate can't take more than 1 damage. More cantrip or cleave would be good, but if we can get out of this fight without anyone dying, that is pretty nice. Let's just play out this turn, because I think it might be lethal. Nice. Very clean Troll King fight. Alright, we're getting into the big items here. So let's see what our options are. Cocoon, add era and -1 to all sides. I think this is kind of bad. We want to finish fights early. We really have to finish fights early. We can stall a bit with like the Valkyrie. It basically takes like 3 turns to turn 3 until Cocoon starts like being okay. I just don't like spending a lot of time on floors. Triple the pips on the rightmost side. You have right blanks, so that only applies to Flickering Blade, but 3 pip Copycat is pretty good. It can be cleave, poison heavy, mana gain pain sometimes. Otherwise we're taking random. The only thing that's ever going to apply to is the poison or the Flickering Blade. This was going out of style. A lot of the tier 3 reds have mana gain sides, so that could be like a mana gain blade. It could be a single use self heal. We don't have like rescue could end up being quite strong. Hey, this is our tier 8. It's not amazing. We end up with a tier 7. What do we look like? Dragon Pipe is sick. Most of the tier 9s are pretty good. I'm tempted to do a random because I don't think this is a game changer, and I'm concerned that we need like something big to actually finish this run out. I feel like tier 7s and 9s could do that. Like, this is nice, but I think all of our heroes are going to have their own sides that are pretty good without that. And this at best is like 3 damage, 3 poison, which admittedly is pretty good. 3 damage, 3 mana gain. 3 damage cantrips sometimes for subsequent rolls. 3 damage cleave. I guess there's a lot of solid stuff it can be. I'm mostly looking at the final boss here, though. Is it too greedy to reroll that? And just take a random. There are a lot of straight misses, but there are a lot of like big things we can get. And honestly, once you get into the tier 9s, like that should be part of the calculation. So we might get a tier 9, but I'm kind of assuming I'm going to get a tier 7, and how disappointed would we be with like Ichor Chalice? We could end up with a lot of wasted mana, or healing. Black Seal's pretty good. Pocket Mirror is good. I think I like the I think there's like a very high chance that this is better than Brimstone. And I don't think Brimstone is much of a game changer here at all, even though it's quite nice. I feel like this could like be run winning, so I'm just gonna take it. Oh, and we got the Charged Hammer, which is maybe one of the best things we could have rolled, because not only is it a side replacer for the roulette, but it's an incredible item. That was a big high roll, and it actually makes me feel significantly more confident. It only does 7 damage, unfortunately, and charge does nothing. But it basically replaces our 7 damage death sticky mandatory side with a 7 damage heavy side. The 7 damage death or 7 damage heavy. This feels a lot better. That actually makes me feel way better. This is so lucky. I mean, it was a calculated gamble, and there were a lot of good things that could have come up. I think we had more than a 50% chance to get like a better item than I had options for there. I bet you like 70% of the time we do good. 70-80% of the time we do pretty good there. I think almost any tier 9 is going to be excellent there, so that means about half the time we're doing very good. And then like a quarter of the time we're like getting huge things like that, so I feel much better about this run with that. I think I want to put this on someone so we can try and chip down these wisps turn 1, which gives us mana and makes us avoid their pain sides. Maybe you get this instead of the Alembic here. How badly do I want the Alembic in general? I think it's wasted on the bash if I'm playing that. Same with the roulette. Yeah, I don't need the Alembic here. The pain on this is getting harder to mitigate too. One of the reasons we haven't seen Viscera that much. Alright, let's jump into this floor. Well, this immediately saves 2 people, which is kind of good value. I'm probably not killing the Banshee this turn. That feels pretty good. This just kills the Fanatic this turn, and they're doing their low roll, so that feels pretty good. Actually, that might be alive with 1. This cleave side looks solid. We can even maybe proc terminal on it if I wanted to do something kind of cheeky with it. But also their 5 damage sides are good, and their charged hammer is pretty darn good. I think I do reroll this. Attacking you, the Fanatic. You're taking that damage no matter what. I probably played burn this turn. Oh, I can protect you with the Valkyrie. Yeah, you can have that then. Copycat Rescue? Probably not great. Heavy Poison, probably not great. I think we reroll you because you have that side as well. We take Charged Hammer, and I think we just take the mana and we can play balance with it. Get our rescue off. You go ahead and attack the Fanatic. Oh, for some reason I thought they weren't dying with their armor, but they are. Okay, yeah. Nice. We're gonna burn here anyways. Actually, hold our thoughts on that, because I might not even use that. Lets me proc this again. Oh, that did 2 damage to all my guys. Perfect. Probably play balance? Does that help at all, actually? I don't think it does. There's a lot of pain. I was actually hoping we'd kill all these wisps because we had a lot of ways to do a lot of AoE, so maybe I should have kept your cleave side. I don't want to deal with the pain. I have to kill this one. I don't want pain on the roulette. Oh, these are heavy? Shoot. It's actually problematic. I'm gonna have pain on 3 of my heroes. 2 of them have big pip sides. Oof. That's sketchy as heck. Block for you again, and you'll be safe from cantrip killing yourself. The Fanatic and the Banshee are basically dead here. I was gonna play Balance, but I think we wait till next turn. I'm not losing any mana, and we're only gonna take more damage. The Banshee won't be around to do damage back to us. I don't like all this pain. These floors with a lot of Wisp get pretty nasty when they start putting pain on everyone. This is probably pretty good. I feel like you can do better. Undying's probably going to be pretty clutch here. Let me trial this turn here. Curious if this does 2 damage to the Druid. It does. Oops. There's 3 heroes using an ability. Oh, I thought I was gonna have Balance. I guess I'm supposed to use Balance instead of Burn. I was hoping I could use both. Oh, Burn, yeah, that was pretty whack. Refunds this. Lets me use it again. Whoops. Oh, because you got pain. Gives me balance back. Wait. You have pain. Okay, you don't die when you roll cantrip. Oh, you don't have pain incoming. I don't know why I was worried about that. This looks fine. I think we survived this pretty well. No one has pain. We survived the nasty pain turn. Oof. Another wisp floor. Oh no. And the rare anvil, which could be good because we're not using a lot of items. Let's see what our upgrade is first. Although I wonder if I should have used the anvil first. Well, this will help tell us what we might not be using. Chronos doesn't feel great here. I guess this reuse side is pretty dope with our roulette and bash. Their spell is really solid too. They just don't generate enough mana to use it. So we need to find a red that generates mana. Artificer is sick. Warlock's pretty sick. Warlock's really sick. You have a 1 in 5 chance of rolling... Why are you starting with only 5 hit points? How much do you normally start with? That's weird. Oh, because you're only at 7 normally, so it's getting -2. Mortal isn't capping you at all. That's why. That is a point against you. I feel like, whoops. I feel like this makes my boss fight more reliable. Because I have the opportunity to reroll to get some pieces into place. I can weaken, which is pretty good for some of them. Even if it's probably more expensive than I want to use. Weaken's pretty strong on some of the floors leading up to the boss, which we have to worry about for sure still. This reroll, the reroll cantrip and the reuse side feel really good. Because getting a reuse on poison here, or like charge hammer, feels kind of game winning to me. Even the Valkyrie, if they have Death Wish active, or they're Undying. This combo feels really strong to me. I think the rest of their sides suck. Bind is tough on the Forsaken here. Oh shoot, they lose this side. I guess the Forsaken's pretty bad with right blanks. And I mean, I can give them Copycat, but they lose their heal all. This doesn't do anything. Everyone's already capped out with Mortal. They can revive, so all they can do is hope to roll. They have less to do than this. Now, a few turns in, when they can like bind and like revive people, they can become game winning, but I think the Chronos feels a bit better here, which is crazy. And then, what kind of tier 3 red are we hoping for? I have no idea. I guess Witch is pretty cool. I think it's the Chronos. You only have 5 hit points, but you only have... That's really awkward. What hit points do most of the blues have? Is that like a reoccurring problem? It actually is. Only the wizard has more than 6 here. Okay, I guess that's just a problem. We have to, like, Artificer would be the same. I think Chronos could be really strong here. And what's Anvil gonna do? Take Stake? Oh, it's going to take my Pocket Phylactery. I think we do this. Stake doesn't do anything anymore. I'm mostly giving up the Flickering Blade. A known quantity tier 2, which actually doesn't have a lot to do on this. Chronos doesn't help it. Heck yeah, I'm going to take that. Demon Eye, add pain and +2 to the left side. Actually doesn't help anyone here. These two are capped out already. I mean, actually this caps out at 7 with Death Wish anyways. It might be quite good on some of the reds. Put that on Doctor. 3 damage to all heroes and monsters. Pretty dope on Fate. Yeah, why not? I don't think I equip this on anyone now. It's a lot better when you're not playing with Mortal 7. Okay, for this fight, do I want Alembic on anyone? I think the answer is still no. I think we still want this on Druid to try and cut through those wisps if we can. And we still don't want Viscera on anyone. We have a few ways to kill zombies now. A lot of 4 damage sources. Well, let's just go into this fight. Here's a turn where Weaken's really good. Undying doesn't seem to help anyone here. I don't think we care about stun either. I'm gonna reroll everything. Oh, this is not looking good. This is looking terrible. Guess we're rerolling everyone. So Bash completely whiffed. So I should have kept that stun, but who could have known? We didn't generate mana. I actually can't play this because everyone dies. Oof, this is freaking nasty of a turn. Why does the game gotta be like this? This doesn't even do much anyways because everyone's shielded. This is terrible. So I can kill a zombie or a wisp. And killing one of these zombies makes a lot of sense. And I can actually play this, but I don't think it benefits as much. I could like burst something. That doesn't help us get rampage here. Yikes, I think that's about as good as we can do on this turn. Now we have a bunch of skeletons. 2 mana banks, so balance and rampage potentially is good, although you're gonna have pain next turn as well. This is not great. If I kill this wisp instead, then you guys are all on like even lower health. I think this is the turn. 2 usable dice? You would think that. But not really. That was a mega low roll turn. I can't get 2 of those in a row. Okay, this is looking solid. Actually, let me just play this and see what happens. I think we're close to everything dies kind of turn here. I didn't kill any bones yet. Okay, they're on the top and the bottom, so it doesn't really matter. Finish off the zombie. I think we kill both zombies here. I want to play balance. That doesn't really make sense. Or just kill one of these wisps. Balance. Oh, did I already use that? When did I use that? I was gonna save this. I don't get to play balance. There's not even a setup where I get to replay this twice, which is unfortunate. I mean, there might be. No, not really. That only gave me 1 mana back. Okay, so we're not killing everything here, and actually, I have more rerolls. I think rerolling you to get a reuse is pretty good. This feels like it's not as good as I was hoping it would be on this turn. I kill both zombies. Where did that leave us? Only you two getting killed. Can sort of prevent that. I think I actually just want... Oh, you have pain on anything, but I think I actually just want you to generate 2 mana or damage. I think it's worth re-rolling you. This reroll's huge. This might help us, yeah. Do that. The 2 mana is pretty good, but let's see what else we can do here. Take that. So now... It makes sense to kill the bones, right? Because they do more damage to the wisp. But the wisp give me mana. Because if I kill like a wisp... I don't think balance is helpful here because I'm just doing like big chunks of damage. So I can like kill the bones. Hit the wisp. Kill another wisp. Slow actually feels pretty good here. Otherwise it's 2 burst. A balance. Slow looks really good here. That's a turn I can deal with. Ooh, recovering from that tough first turn there. And this clears. Okay, floor 19. Big item, let's go. Dumbbell, +4 to all sides with 4 or more pips. That's tough with mortal. It makes these 7 pip poison sides, which is actually pretty good, even though it doesn't go up to 9 like it could. Doesn't do anything here. Makes this a guaranteed 8 damage on the Valkyrie, but that's not a lot. How much does it do on some of these reds? Big cleanse. I can cheat that on the right side too. So I have that right side pain thing. Engage to the middle column. I don't remember if ×2 factors in before or after mortal. I think it's after because this limits the pips and that does ×2. It's like calculated on hit. That's pretty good on the roulette for doing 4 damage cantrips to things on their first hit. I really like it for maybe getting 10 poison with the bash on like the boss. I take a random. The roulette could really screw up bullseye plans if I was banking on the bash getting ×2 against the boss. I'm mostly concerned about the boss. I think we can get through this floor. Although our team isn't built well for Hydras. At all. think we just kill it with damage though, we don't actually worry about trying to hit it 5 times. So if I'm looking at the next floor, which is the boss, Bullseye gives me a huge poison hit potentially if Roulette doesn't screw it up, which is a big if. Dumbbell makes these 7 damage poison. Isn't game changing enough? I'm leaning towards the random actually. Is that too greedy once again? There's a lot of stuff here that doesn't help us at all. Whereas Gauntlet's nearly as good as the +4. Clay doesn't really do anything right now. I haven't even seen a lot of the tier 10s. The one I did see was like incredible. Damn, imagine getting top duplicate on Bash. Kind of nuts on the roulette if you roll it early too. But just do 25 poison damage. Potentially. 7. These being 7 damage sides alone, even not considering the poison against the boss, is pretty good. That like kills the Caw. Well, no, because you can't hit the Caw with it. It's only going to be hitting the boss. Because it's heavy. Same thing with Bullseye. I might re-roll this. Am I sleeping on the dumbbell? I just don't like how Engage only really affects the first turn, and we know the next 2 floors is this, and then the boss fight. So it's not like I have something where there's a lot of targets for us to do damage to them for the first time while they're at full health. This works on our heroes as well, though. Doesn't do anything. It could be good with Fate, which... could be very good with Doctor. I actually think I'm taking the random. There's a lot of potential in this tier 8 and 10 item pool versus the dumbbell, which is probably just going to give Bash +2 poison damage on these, which is pretty solid but not huge. I guess that literally adds up with like the reroll here. Like what happens if I run into like Hand? I just realized against Hand, these are still capped, so it does even less. I think actually that's an argument to not take it. Because these will be 6 versus the Hand anyways. It's probably the scariest one for this group. The scariest one for every group, honestly. Well, it depends what other things roll. You can get some nasty dragons if they roll the same things over and over. I'm going random. Let's do it. Bangs! I've never seen this before. It's a tier 10. Add Invigorate to the top and bottom sides. +1 for each HP you gain this turn. Don't have a lot of healing. I guess our this could become extremely good on our with our next red. We don't really heal right now, except with balance. So this doesn't really do much this turn. I guess I put it on the Chronos. I don't think this does anything this turn. I think it could be very good once we get our next red. I think I keep this so we can pop the whiz. guess you might get healed because of this thing if we use it. Well, no, but you do the healing. It would have to be through balance, which that'll apply to like anyone. I guess if I play this and then balance, and then this becomes 2 again. Isn't very good on this floor in particular, although this rampage does help me maybe get to, I guess playing that, then balance. I don't get to rampage that unless I kill someone though, so I'm not going to get to the whiz with that. I think I'll leave it on you anyways. You play balance and you might generate a lot of mana, which you can't, that's kind of your best thing, whereas the Chronos can make us repeat sides. I don't really know how we kill the Hydra here. I guess we get lucky with cantrips, is the answer. Alembic can help us do that. Does that become better? We generate more mana so we can play more burst. We have a lot of ways to generate, like, a lot of mana with this. They come with big pain sides, so I'd have to block them somehow. But then I'm not killing the Wiz easily. I don't think I can kill the Wiz and the Hydra turn 1. I'm gonna do this. I think the Hydra dies to, like, dash poison or something. And actually, I'm gonna call this one here. We're gonna leave these 2 floors for the next one. I feel like a few of these have been just shorter than I normally do, but they're like just on the cusp of that. I can't really do another floor. So this, I guess this series here is gonna be like an extra episode with a few shorter ones. Unfortunately, because I know people like to see more sooner. But we'll leave this here, and we have 2 floors to get to on the next one, and we'll pick it up from there. So thank you guys so much for watching. Do check out the links in the description of this video below. Find my slice and dice probability tables, excellent reference for the game. You can find my Patreon if you want to show some support, and you can find the Discord community and some other links. But for now, I am off. Thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out, and I will see you all next time.